This was never a dream of mine. I happened upon the place on accident, and I've been told by others that they'd been looking for me for a long time. When I walked through that door and felt that I was home. My name is Katie Brown. I own the Old Wheeler Hotel here in the beautiful little metropolis of Wheeler, Oregon, on the Nehalem Bay and on the North Oregon coast. January of 2009, I went out for a drive. I lived in Washington State, and I decided to do something very brave and set out on my own. I'd never seen the Oregon coast before, and being January, it was stormy and wet and rainy, and I didn't know where I was heading or what I was going to do. And when I got to Nehalem, the little town across the way, it was storming really hard. The town was flooding. And when I crossed the bridge, I saw that there was this beautiful, sunny, happy building. It felt to me, and I felt drawn to it. And so when I got across the bridge and down the highway a little bit farther, I saw the vacancy sign. So the building that I saw across the river was actually a hotel. And I came in, and there happened to be a room for rent, and so I stayed in room 5. I was only planning on staying one night, and it turned into 2 nights, and then 3, and I felt that I was home. I felt that I didn't want to ever go back to where I was living at the time. My first night in room 5, at about 2 in the morning, the lights went on. All of the lights went on. And I got up and turned them off. I thought that was a little odd, but I didn't give it a second thought, really. Turned them off and went back to bed, and didn't happen the rest of the day. My second night, it happened again. About 4 or 5 months after I purchased it, and I noticed that there were some odd anomalies happening that were consistent from the rooms. Guests would mention the same things, TV turning on or the lights turning on. I think the first experience I had understanding that there was something here, it was a woman who came up my stairs. She drove here from Arizona. She felt that she needed to tell me, she had a message for me. And she told me that they had been looking for me for a long time. After I came to understand that there wasn't just 1 or 2, there were dozens of entities here. And each floor has different souls that are here. I call them my permanent guests because they've chosen to be here. And so now they've just become my permanents. And I feel that they are keeping me safe and protected. And I feel an obligation to them once I recognized that they are here, that I need to protect them too. Whatever entities are here, I've never felt fear. I've never felt anything negative. I believe I'm at a point now where I feel that her story should be told, the story of this building. And I closed the place down for investigations for years. And for the last several years, I've quietly gotten to know a small group of individuals that I felt were conscientious and intelligent. And I have trust in them that the story can be told properly, that this building is a living, breathing entity that houses a lot more than just the living. But I've never had any reason to be afraid of anything in this building.